What are you thinking? You see, I am the national heavyweight champion, and I am the heavyweight champion. What's that mean? That means that I have beaten the best that you have to offer. And now tonight, you want to have a tournament to determine a number one contender to go against me next Thursday night. Whew. You know it, and I know it. That's a bad idea. Because you have people thinking that they're actually winning something when in reality, they're going to lose. So I tell you what, OVW, you want to have this stupid little tournament? Fine. Go right ahead. We'll call it the Cowboy Invitational. How does that sound? But I tell you what, history will be written. Just like the OK Corral, how Hollywood makes it out to be this long gunfight when in reality, it was over in 30 seconds. That is what the history book says. And next Thursday night, man, woman, child, I do not care. Whoever is standing across that ring from me, you will go down. And we will make history. Good luck.
Your opening contest for OVW is set for one fall and a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from our correctional facility in Seymour, Indiana, Tyler the Deputy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to OVW Live and welcome to the Cowboy Invitational. Brian Kinsley ringside with Dancing Steve and Jake calling all the action. Folks gone last week, got all your letters, emails, got your carrier pigeon, got questions about that one. Happy to be back, happy to be here, Steve, for the Cowboy Invitational, the winner of this 8-man tournament. Next week, challenge James Storm
And
for
his
both
opponent
championships.
from Cedarburg, Wisconsin, the Fanny Pack Kid, Cal Hero.
And Cal Hero making his way to the ring to open up OVW television here tonight. And I don't know, I'm not really a fan of where Cal Hero's headed, but I will say I think he needs to put a stop to this no-good deputy, because we need less correctional officers in professional wrestling.
Now, Steve, I know you're a big, you hate the blueberries and cherries. I understand that, but this Cal Hero, the fans, absolutely electric when the Fanny Pack Kid makes his way down the aisle here at historic Davis Arena. That new music ain't hurting anything. This crowd is electric and ready to get this going. And Steve, you got to think Cal Hero, happy to be back in the OVW ring, but also happy that the royal family banned from Davis Arena tonight due to their actions over the last few weeks. Cal Hero finally getting a little reprieve from the royal family.
And right now he is taking it to Tyler Lee Deputy. Got him in that waist lock. And then down to the mat goes the deputy.
Big opportunity here for Deputy Cal Hero, one of our brightest young stars here in OVW. And Tyler Lee Deputy wants to be seen in that same light, Steve, so a win over Cal Hero, you got to think a lot of people would turn their heads looking at the deputy after that.
Well, sure. Yeah, absolutely. The deputy who has not had the greatest luck inside of the squared circle, and a huge slam by the Fanny Pack Kid there.
Back of his head going to be red and blue after that big shoulder block from Cal Hero. Well, Cal Hero got that big side headlock in. And Steve, let's look at the physical growth of Cal Hero. Those arms have just almost tripled in size over the last little bit. He's been hitting the gym hard.
I think he might have actually hit puberty, Brian. That's what this is. You notice he's got the dirt stash there.
Oh,
I think finally they dropped. Just like Tyler Lee Deputy got dropped with that huge body slam.
Welcome back to OVW. I guess Cal Hero now showing some aggression, showing some intent. Now, Cal Hero wanting a taste of singles gold here in OVW, Steve. A former tag team champion, but currently Dustin Jackson on the shelf. Cal Hero competing singles, and it's very impressive as of late.
He needs to stop relying on others and going for tag team championships, and he needs to just fight for himself. Doing that here tonight against the deputy.
Cal Hero never just fighting for himself. They see him holding on there. Deputy Oh, got a little too big for his britches, and Cal Hero making him pay. See, Cal never fights just for himself. He fights for his family, his lineage, and the hero name in the sport of professional wrestling.
Yeah, and that's why he doesn't have any championship gold.
That just remains to be seen. He's still a young man with his whole career in front of him, unlike you, Steve. And Cal Hero still has a lot of upside. But Tyler Deputy trying to beat the upside out of Cal Hero.
Right now, Tyler Lee Deputy using those nefarious means that he's known for to get ahead. And right now, Cal Hero seeing stars in the corner.
You know, Tyler Lee Deputy finding a way to slap the cuffs on Cal Hero's momentum, slowing him down and dictating the pace of this matchup. Oh, hold on, calling his shot.
Calling his shot, but the pool was empty. And now Cal looking to do perhaps a little flip-flop and fly here.
Beautiful right hands there from Cal, feeling it. Bionic elbow to follow, and oh, God.
Dusty would be proud, and the Deputy is almost out, ladies and gentlemen.
Could be a long night at the penitentiary. If the Deputy doesn't get it together here, Cal Hero might be circling in on a win. Looking for a bulldog. Oh.
Huge bulldog, wham-tastic bulldog drops Tyler Lee Deputy, and I don't think he can even stand. He might be out, guys.
Definitely disoriented the Deputy there, did Cal Hero. Cal looking for something fancy here, looking to put away the Deputy. Dropping that knee onto the cranium. That's going to disorient you, Steve. That's going to make it hard to get back into this for the Deputy.
Little bit of a jitterbug, and then the huge running knee there.
Fanny pack knee. Can it get the 1, 2, 3?
Here's your winner, the Fanny Pack Kid, Cal Hero.
You could even call it a fan knee pack party. Big win by Cal Hero, and I'm proud of the jokes that I've told here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Some of them are right. Some of them are right. What an opening matchup here between Tyler Lee Deputy and the Fanny Pack Kid Cal Hero. What a fantastic way to kick off OVW TV. But folks, of course, that's just the kickoff for OVW TV this week. Because, Steve, it's the Cowboy Invitational this week. 8 men vying for an opportunity to face James Storm for not just the OVW Heavyweight Championship, but also the OVW National Heavyweight Championship live next week at Davis Arena.
That's right. Tonight, we decide a new #1 contender to face the Cowboy James Storm next week here at the world-famous Davis Arena, and I cannot wait for this action to start.
Now, folks, we are going to crown a new #1 contender tonight, but we're also going to see the newest member of the Fallen tonight. After the break, Shawna Reed, Solavino will be out here. We're also going to see Luscious Lawrence and Tiffany Nieves. What will happen when the new queen of the Fallen is out here? Anyone's guess. Folks, this is OVW Live. Anything can happen. And Steve, we're on the way to No Rest for the Wicked. I think anything will. And I'm getting word. We got some folks in the back right now. Oh, hold on. What Ricky Jones is trying to do?
Talking about they ain't gonna let Apex in. Let's see what's up. Hey, man, how you doing?
Oh, Mr. Jones, you can't be in here.
What? Why?
You can't be in here.
Yo, man, you better get out of my way. You don't get paid enough. Hey, man, get your hands off me.
Come on, man.
Yo, man, no. Who said why? Who said this?
You're not supposed to be here tonight.
I don't know nothing. Who said you are?
You are barred for, there's been too much going on. You are barred.
Get your hands off me, man.
Listen, you can't come in.
You know what? You don't want me? No royal family. Let's see how long you stay on the air. Fools, clowns. I see you.
Jeez, come on, guys. It's unbelievable.
America, home of the free. Free is our favorite word.
Huh.
Like free refills. We get it. That's why at Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. That means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
It's free!
Now, the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson.
My goodness! Domingo counters the flying spike DDT. Drove him through the mat. Domingo's up. Could he be going for it? 450 splash. Hook of the leg. He got him. Domingo got him.
That was the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson. We go for the money, all of the money.
The following contest is a mixed tag team match, scheduled for one fall and a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, the team of the daughter of 1,000 maniacs, Shawna Reed, the Nephilim, Amon, Solavino, the Fallen.
Folks, welcome back to OVW. And just, Steve, when any members of the Fallen enter Davis Arena, there's a hush, a dark ambience, if you will, but this Shawna Reed.
It's colder in here. There's something about it. It's colder. And goodness, I mean, Shawna Reed, who, I mean, she was a little, a rambunctious, we'll say, to begin with, but now that she's under the, I guess, the spell, you call it, of Amon and the Fallen, my God, it is haunting.
Steve, my grandma used to call this time of year the season of the witch.
And their opponents, the team of La Princesa, Tiffany Nieves, and Mr. Juicy, Luscious Lawrence.
Hold on, Lawrence, no shortage of history with the Fallen. Steve looking to get right into battle, but Tiffany Nieves telling him to hold on. See, Luscious again, we want to get right in there, Steve. Tiffany holding him back.
I think the crowd wants Luscious to get in there and start the action as well, but what's Tiffany got here?
Well, Tiffany, Shawna, I know you're still in there, but Luscious not waiting. Just dove him right in, getting his hands on Damone Solavino.
Tiffany seems upset that Luscious went ahead and got in there and started the action, but how could he not with the history that he has had with each member of the Fallen up to this point?
Steve, you're absolutely right. I mean, Luscious Lawrence had time from his life taken from him. The one thing you can never replace. Time taken from his life, forced to do things that would sicken him. Of course, Luscious Lawrence wants to get some sort of recompense. Revenge will never be enough when that's the history. Luscious Lawrence, authoritative Irish, whip into the corner, and then big posterior bump.
With huge velocity, and then another one looking to cave in the chest of Damone Solavino.
Luscious Lawrence firmly in control of this matchup right now, backing up that posterior into Damone Solavino.
Using his strongest weapon and using it well.
Steve, you gotta think Shawna Reed and Damone Solavino out here want to impress Amon. Oh, God!
Top rope leg drop, or second rope leg drop, better yet, sorry. What? 2 count, nearly had him.
Beautiful famouser there, almost takes Damone Solavino's head off clear. Lawrence continuing the assault, Steve, not giving Damone a second to breathe, not an inch to move. Oh, Damone able to slip out there. No too much momentum there. Damone goes straight into that top rope, and then Damone lushes up and over.
Oh, it is very velocity took him over as well. Both men on the outside, and now you see Shawna Reed crawling her way inside.
Again, Steve, that season of the witch mentality, that darkness you see inside of Shawna Reed. I mean, who stands like that? What?
You gotta wonder. Tiffany looks a little hesitant, a little trepidatious to get in there, and I can't blame her.
Tiffany Nieves desperately making an appeal to Shawna Reed, trying to reach deep within this husk of a human, trying to pull out her former friend.
As hard as she may try, I don't know if it's possible. She might be too far gone, Brian.
Shawna reacting here, Steve. Shawna struggling a little bit, shaking. Can Tiffany get through? Oh, God! I don't think she was getting through. I think she was just making that deep demonic presence inside of Shawna angry.
Tiffany thought that she had her, but at the end of the day, Shawna, well, she pulled away. What does she have in mind now?
Shawna, oh, gosh. Taking in for a second what she has done, and then right back on that attack, that Pharaoh-like attack.
Bashing Tiffany's face into the mat. Shawna Reed, the daughter of 1,000 maniacs.
Oh,
tearing Tiffany apart now, limb from limb.
Steve, daughter of a thousand maniac, I think she's learned evil traits from each and every one. Has Shawna Reed now looking to take out that evil knowledge on Tiffany Nieves. Ooh, beautiful spinning fisherman there.
Spinning fisherman buster. Tiffany Nieves is down.
And look at
Shawna just clawing at Tiffany.
Just violently attacking Nieves. Steve, after Nieves, again, just tried to appeal to the inside of Shawna Reed, tried to get her friend back.
Like I said, there's a chance that Shawna's too far gone. Oh, and nearly drives Tiffany through the mat there.
And Steve, Shawna Reed now, broken up at 1 is Luscious checking on Tiffany Nieves, but Shawna Reed.
Luscious has no right to be in that ring. And gets exactly what he deserves.
Damone Solavino in to protect his evil queen, if you will. Luscious Lawrence now hung up on the ropes after that blindsided attack.
Luscious couldn't help himself. He just had to get himself a member of the Fallen. Doesn't matter who it is. Make sure that they did not win. But now you can see he is facing the repercussions from that.
See, this is that dangerous side of that Fallen, that subhuman power they have that can be pulled out at any moment. That dark nature inside of them that just gives them that unprecedented strength and momentum sometimes. And you're seeing Damone Solavino use that to get this advantage over Luscious Lawrence.
Damone Solavino, what's he have in mind here? It looks like he's going to the second rope. Luscious Lawrence got his bearings.
Lawrence trying desperately bat out, looking for one night stand power slam out of nowhere.
Is that going to be enough?
Hold on, Shawna Reed in, screaming, Steve. What the? Just pleading, screaming, help me. What the hell is going on?
Luscious got up off of the pin here to see what's going on with Shawna Reed.
Lawrence can relate to what she's been through, but we've already seen her do this once. We've already seen her. Oh, goes for it again, but Lawrence learned from last time. Now Nieves is attacking Shawna.
Nieves saw it coming from a mile away, and now she is laying it in to Shawna Reed.
You see, we saw weeks ago, we saw Shawna Reed do
what the hell? What's ZDP doing? Where'd he come from?
What the hell? ZDP, that little evil gremlin out of nowhere. Double team maneuver on Luscious. The referee didn't see a thing, trying to get Nieves off of Shawna.
The Tasmanian devil from hell just robbed Luscious Lawrence.
Here are your winners, the Fallen.
Shawna Reed almost sacrificing herself as a distraction to allow the Fallen to pick up the win. But Steve, if there's something the Fallen know very well, it's sacrifice.
You're absolutely right, and now laughing maniacally as they have bested Luscious Lawrence and Tiffany Nieves here tonight. And guys, the Fallen is just getting started. God only knows what they have in mind next.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow. The birthplace of legends including Batista, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Apply now for our upcoming semester in the first quarter of 2022. Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
The following contest is an opening round match in the Cowboy Invitational Tournament, set for one fall and 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, from the Derby City, Big Show.
Folks, it is time to kick off the Cowboy Invitational. The opportunity to challenge James Storm next week for the OVW Heavyweight and National Heavyweight Championships. Steve, Big Zoe, one of the hungriest men in the locker room, is your first entrant. That just tells you the size and stakes of this tournament.
That's a poor choice of words, Brian, but we're going to move past it.
Cash is king.
And his opponent from south of Wall Street is the proprietor of the Chop Shop, Cash Floyd.
Steve, Big Zo's opponent in this tournament, a man he's known for well over a decade, someone he held the OVW Tag Team Championships with.
Speaking of hungry, Cash Flow is money hungry. Cash Flow is hungry for gold, hungry for the championship, hungry to be atop OVW once again.
Now, Steve, right now, James Storm said he doesn't care about OVW. Holding both of our top prizes, said he doesn't care about OVW. These two have OVW in their blood, have Davis Arena in their soul. Here we go. And Steve, that's what it means to these men. Not just, oh, here we go. Again, Cash going for it.
Well, this is smart wrestling by Cash Flow because he realizes that this is, if he wins, this is not the only time that he's wrestling tonight. He needs to try to make it as quick as possible. Both of these men do.
You're absolutely right, Steve. Not getting paid by the hour tonight. Got to hold on to your energy. But, neither of these men is that going to be an easy task. Knowing how much both of these men want this, knowing what's at stake, these guys are going to give it all, go hell for leather. And what's going to be left by the end of this tournament?
Everything is at stake here. The very championship that puts you on top of the company.
Look at the power of Cash Flow. Big Zo went for something big, and that he paid for. But, Steve, that's what you're going to see in this 2 count there.
All these men are going to pull out all stops. Nothing is off limits. Everything will go for all 8 of these men here tonight.
Steve, the very first time. Cash Flow tries to get him up, and Big Zo able to slip out. Big Zo got Cash up. Oh, my God.
Nearly had him up for a power slam. Unbelievable.
Oh, my God. No one manhandles Cash Flow like that.
Never seen him slammed with such ease. The strength of Big Zo.
Steve, from the very first time these guys laced up their boots, they wanted to be a champion. Now the opportunity hangs in front of them tonight for an opportunity to face James Storm, to put this company on your shoulders.
Cash Flow has already tasted gold once before. He has stood high atop the mountain once before, so he knows what it's like. But Zo has never been there, and he wants it so very bad, and you can see it here tonight.
See, if you remember, Zo was there. When Cash became champion, Zo was right there beside him, knowing he helped Cash Flow escalate to that point. You gotta think Big Zo thinks it's his time now. It's his opportunity.
It's Zo time.
You're damn right, Zo. Hold on. Cash Flow, though, trying to stop the clock on Zo time, Steve.
Just mashed his chest in. A huge drop right onto the lungs, driving all the air out of Big Zo. And these are big guys. It takes a lot of fuel to run these tanks.
Good God, Samoan drop almost brings down the whole arena. These guys are just going for it 150%, but Steve, Cash Flow keeps finding a way to turn that juggernaut momentum against Zo. Hold on. Oh, God, back of his head hitting that top turnbuckle, and Cash dropping down. Good Lord. See, I don't think that's what Zo had in mind, but that's how Cash fell, and Zo looking to capitalize.
It's professional wrestling. This isn't ballet. And now a huge boot right to the face of Zo. Both of these men reeling.
That's that decade of history with each other, Steve. Cash Flow had him scouted, knew what he was doing. But hold on. Downward spiral. Cash Flow!
Here is your winner advancing in the Cowboy Invitational, Cash Flow!
Steve, both these guys came out the gate with their foot on the gas and did not let up the entire time. What an effort.
Unbelievable match. Huge strength for both men, but standing tall and moving on is Cash Flow.
I was driving home from practice, about to be a free agent, hopefully signing another multi-year deal in the NBA. And I remember seeing this car coming right towards me and a huge loud noise. I knew with my injuries that I wasn't gonna be able to play. Instead, I'm in the hospital looking at all these permanent injuries that I suffered. Having my career cut short by a drunk driver was the worst part of my life. And I never thought I'd retire at 31 years old. I knew if there was, one firm to get me justice and to get me compensated for that, it was going to be Morgan & Morgan. It's crazy because basketball was always there for me. When something like this happened, they weren't, and Morgan & Morgan was. Morgan & Morgan has definitely really helped me in the toughest, darkest moments of my life. Those guys were there for me, and I'll never forget that. And Morgan and Morgan are unbelievable at what they do. They're sharp, they're smart, they're professional. They'll do what's right for you. I'm Chandler Parsons, and I chose Morgan and Morgan.
The following contest is an opening round match in the Cowboy Invitational. One fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, the OVW Rush Division Champion from Miami, Florida, Certified Luke Kurtis.
Certified Luke Kurtis, Steve, the OVW Rush Division Champion and the only champion currently in the Cowboy Invitational. You gotta think, does that give him some sort of advantage, if only in his own mind?
Oh, in his mind, he's got all the advantages in the world, but it may very well. He might have that championship advantage that no one else in this tournament will have.
Steve, that championship brings a certain level of confidence. You gotta get confidence.
And his opponent from Los Angeles by way of Liverpool, accompanied to the ring by Getsari, Ryan Von Rockit.
You see the look of disdain in his face as he shreds. Usually much more joyous is Ryan Von Rockit, but right now he is laser focused on James Storm next week.
I think the white smoke from the guitar means he has an oil leak. I think that's what that means. But Steve, you're absolutely right. Both men laser focused on what could happen next week. Now, Steve, Ryan Howe is a former OVW Heavyweight Championship. Held that mantle for months and months and months. Luke Kurtis, your current Rush Division Championship. Both these men know what it feels like to reach the top of the mountain, but not quite the tippy top. And next week, though, if either of these men can make it to the end of the tournament, they face James Storm for the National Heavyweight Championship and the OVW Heavyweight Championship.
This is literally, this tournament is for all the marbles. It is for the National Heavyweight, the OVW Heavyweight Championship. Both belts will go to the winner of the match next week between Cowboy James Storm and the winner of this tournament here tonight.
Very unique first round matchup here between Ryan Von Rockit and Luke Kurtis. Two men we have never seen face off in an OVW ring. And Steve, neither of these men have faced James Storm inside an OVW ring. Fantastic opportunities abound right now, but fantastic opportunities for both of these men.
That's what we do here at OVW. We create fresh and exciting matchups, and this whole night, this whole tournament will be nothing but.
Ryan Von Rockit, sorry, not wanting to make a mistake and start too quick here. Certified Luke Kurtis, Steve, I might not like the guy. He knows how to get it done in the squared circle, knows every trick in the book, very efficient in his mat technical skills. Luke Kurtis, if you make a mistake, he will make you pay. But Ryan Von Rockit, I think, trying to rip his arm out, Steve.
Ryan Von Rockit is a crafty veteran. Ryan Von Rockit has been around the block a couple times. Luke Kurtis may be the champion, but Ryan Von Rockit, as far as experience goes, is leaps and bounds ahead of Certified. But experience will only get you so far. The raw talent, the raw power of Certified Luke Kurtis might carry him here tonight.
See, youth versus experience, enthusiasm versus knowledge. Luke Kurtis and Ryan Von Rockit, two absolute fantastic competitors, and what a first-round matchup.
Again, we're just getting started. We have a lot more action here tonight. Oh, Ryan Von Rockit goes up and over there, and huge shoulder tackle knocks
both men leaving their feet for that one.
Luke Kurtis all the way out of the ring.
Now, Steve, both these men, their own personal reasons for wanting those championships. Ryan Von Rockit, can you imagine that tour bus with the National Heavyweight Championship and the OVW Heavyweight Championship back on it? The accolades, the songs Ryan Von Rockit could write, the different heights his career could reach. Luke Kurtis says he's certified. What's more certified than being the top champion?
Oh, big drop arm breaker there, and you see he's focusing on that arm, getting Ryan Von Rockit ready for that COA, that submission move that has put out opponent after opponent. Oh, and now armbar.
And that's where we talk about that mat technician style of Luke Kurtis. Even you're absolutely right. Focusing on that arm, getting ready for that crossface.
Doing what he can to soften up the arm of Ryan Von Rockit. who's doing anything he can to get the hell out of it.
You got to think, Steve, the more Luke Kurtis softens up that arm, the harder it's going to be for Ryan Von Rockit to hit that neck breaker that he's put so many of his opponents away with. Von Rockit trying to fight back into this. Luke Kurtis on that arm like an anaconda, Steve.
There's a reason that he's the Rush Division champion, because he knows how to pick a man apart. Huge drop kick there.
Incredible strategy and incredible focus. You see that drop kick right on the button on that shoulder. And there we go. There it is, that COA. Steve, you called it. You called it earlier. Now Luke going for it.
Doing everything he can to hook it, and he's got it. Center of the ring. Is Ryan Von Rockit going to be able to survive?
Center of the ring here, Ryan Von Rockit has to be breathing in pain. That shoulder has to be on fire. Luke Kurtis wrenching back as hard as he can.
Guitari with a little bit of a distraction there.
What's with that tambourine, man? Come on. You see Ari Alexander putting the foot of Ryan Von Rockit on that bottom rope. Referee's seen it now forcing him to break up the hold there, Steve.
A little bit of an advantage of having a manager out there. Ryan Von Rockit able to, in the last second, the 23rd hour, got his foot on the bottom rope, and Luke Kurtis letting Guitari know that he has his eye on her.
Luke Kurtis losing his focus a little bit, getting a little frustrated, but guys, you gotta keep your eye on Ryan Von Rockit. He's a slippery guy. Oh, there we go. Von Rockit capitalizing, turning it into that neck breaker. Broke him in half. And moving on in the tournament, Ryan Von Rockit.
Your winner, advancing in the Cowboy Invitational, Ryan Von Rockit.
But you see, that arm of his is still in terrible shape. What kind of shape is he going to be in the next round?
Well, he's got one more encore, Steve. Let's hope he can hold on.
America, home of the free. Free is our favorite word. Huh. Like free refills. We get it. That's why at Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. That means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
It's free!
Welcome back to OVW Live. And Davis Reed, have you had a good time so far? Folks, it's been the Cowboy Invitational. 2 matches in and 1 action we have seen so far. But Steve, October 29th, we got more action coming.
That's right. October 29th, right here at the world-famous Davis Arena. No rest for the wicked. The big Halloween special, including the culmination of the Nightmare Cup. Not only that, we are the... excuse me, we will decide a new Rush Division, or not a new Rush Division, but we will have a Rush Division Championship match. We just saw Luke Kurtis in action. He'll be going up against Manny, excuse me, sorry, go ahead, my throat's going.
East Trail mixed during the break, folks. But we got Manny Domingo facing Luke Kurtis for the Rush Division Championship, and no rest for the wicked on October 29th. It's going to be an incredible night of action. Tickets are on sale at ovwrestling.com right now. But folks, we got action to get into tonight. So Eric, my man, tell him who's fighting.
I'm good now.
I think I can do that, Brian. The following contest is a Cowboy Invitational Tournament matchup. First round, 1 fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first from Miami Beach, Florida, and accompanied to the ring by his Outrunner tag team partner, Truth Magnum, Turbo Floyd.
The youngest man alive, the Speedboat Dreamboat Steven, the Lambo Duo.
Oh my goodness, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what happened there. My throat decided that it wanted to take a little mini vacation, but I wouldn't dare let it. We've got the Outrunners in action. There's no way I'm missing that, Brian.
Turbo Floyd in this opening round matchup in the country and the Cowboy Invitational, Steve. Big opportunity for not just one Outrunner, because when one Outrunner wins, both do. Both could be the National Heavyweight Champion next week.
And his opponent from Nassau, the Bahamas, Omar Amir.
Now you want want to talk about a man with championship experience. Omar Amir has done it all. He has stood atop the mountain. Oh, well, okay. We've got company here. We have been blessed, Brian Kennison.
Truth Magnum, fellow outrunner, joining us here at the commentary desk. Truth, welcome to the desk, sir. Join us here at this opening round matchup.
Absolutely. I came here to witness history, Brian. Turbo Floyd walking his way all the way to the finals, walking his way all the way to those 2 belts.
Now, Turbo, and a fantastic competitor there against Omar Amir. They're a former multiple-time OVW heavyweight champion. Not an easy task.
Now, if you ask me, he's got the odds stacked against him. This is not going to be a Cinderella story. Turbo Floyd, all the way to the bank, Brian.
Well, one, Turbo Floyd looks nothing like Cinderella, though he does dance like her.
Beautiful blonde
Secondly, with those 2 championship belts, what's he going to do with his weight belt?
Oh, God.
That's a good question. We'll figure that out later.
Turbo Floyd kicking out at 1 there. Omar Amir trying to go for the early win here. Now, guys, Truth, you've been into these kind of tournaments before. You know you got to win fast and save your energy.
Yes, I've been in many tournaments. I was in the tournaments back in the Spectrum, 1986. You got to stay focused, and you have to you got to be efficient to get to the next round, and that's what Turbo is.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, Turbo Floyd is a premier athlete. He can do it all. Tag team wrestling, singles wrestling, jet skiing, speedboating, tanning. He can do it all.
Oh, he's great at tanning.
Tanning?
One!
Oh.
Needs to be a little better at pinning, though. Only a 1 count there on Omar Amir.
Now, Truth, I got to ask, would this be a Freebird sort of situation? If Turbo makes it to the finals, wins both championships, are you both champion then?
I don't see why not. It seems perfectly in the rules to me. I'm going to have to ask you to consult the rule book. I have bigger things to do.
Big shoulder block there, taking down Turbo Floyd. And Omar Amir saying almost had you.
No, he's not even close. Turbo Floyd has this in the bag.
Turbo Floyd's an incredible competitor, Truth. I'm not taking that away. Former tag team champions, Omar Amir has to be one of the odds-on favorites in this tournament. So much power, momentum, so much grit and heart.
Agree to disagree, Turbo Floyd. This should be a cakewalk.
Hey, no one's going to be eating cake in this tournament. This is not going to be an easy tournament. This is for the opportunity to face James Storm next week for the OVW National Heavyweight Championship and the OVW Heavyweight Championship, 2 of the most prestigious titles in the sport.
We know that Turbo Floyd doesn't eat cake because look at a physique like that. How could you eat cake with a physique like that?
The only cake we eat is celebration victory cake, okay?
What?
And it's calorie-free.
Calorie-free.
Now, guys, you're going to have to celebrate if you win next week. Again, this is for the OVW Heavyweight Championship and the National Heavyweight Championship. The opportunities do not get any bigger.
Brian, you know what? You don't have to tell me a dang thing of what the Outrunners have to do. We are known winners, certified winners. You can ask Luke Kurtis. We are one of the greatest tag teams that OVW's ever seen.
I think they may even be the greatest tag team that OVW has ever seen.
I'm not saying you're not an amazing tag team, but this is a singles tournament. And Omar Amir, not only a former heavyweight champion, a man who has history with James Storm, would love to get another crack at the Cowboy.
Guess what? Omar's not the only one with history. Turbo Floyd and I, we've beaten people like Hard-Boiled Haggerty, Red Bastion, freaking anybody. You name him. We've beaten him.
I know my grandfather still talks about your series of matches with Hackenschmidt. Look, I understand that, but this is a singles tournament. This is for the OVW National Heavyweight Championship and Heavyweight Championship.
You don't think we have singles victories? We've beaten Jackie Fargo, Cherry Lawler, up and down Memphis, the Maritimes, you name it.
Look, I'm not disputing that. I'm just saying it's going to take more than history to get to the end of this tournament. It's going to take heart, determination.
Well, time is a flat circle, Brian, and the Outrunners, we run it all. When you wrap your little mind around that, you're going to figure it out.
That's why they spin.
That's right. Thank you, Steven, finally.
What is that? Oh, hold on. Look at Turbo locking in Omar Amir here, just wrenching those legs.
Now see what he's doing here. He's warming him up for that Lamborghini leg lock. And you're going to see that a bunch in this tournament because that's what's going to bring us those belts.
God, the alliteration, it's perfect.
I've heard of that VHS lock. It's very hurtful submission.
That's right. You know, Turbo, as strong as he is, he can only lift 1 belt at a time. He's going to hand me one of those. I would prefer the heavyweight title, and the Outrunners will simply be the greatest champions that OVW's ever seen.
Figure 4 leg lock here. Omar Amir grinding those teeth in pain. And
Brian, you're starting to piss me off. What did I just call this? It's called Lamborghini leg lock.
Lamborghini leg lock there, guys, and very impressive. Omar Amir might be in trouble here. Look at those thick thighs.
Might be in trouble. He's definitely in trouble.
Look,
he's getting the
away
tendon
from
in his leg
Look at
shredded.
Turbo floating those tree trunk-like legs, just wrenching in on Omar Amir.
What's wrong with this referee?
Completely within the rules to hold on to the rope while you're in a submission move.
We need to fire these referees immediately, especially this one. No idea what she's doing.
Roll up. Rolls him up. 2 count there. Looks like she was doing her job there, but just got a 2 count. Did Omar Amir. Turbo able to get the shoulder
That was a little
up.
fast.
What?
A little fast of a count, which,
I
I mean,
would say
Charlene
thank
doesn't
you.
do much fast.
She's got to be on some performing-enhancing, stuff.
Omar Amir gets out of the way there.
Yoo-hoos.
Turbo Floyd, nobody home.
Come on, Turbo. Get this over with. Take him out.
Omar Amir, again, multiple-time former champion, has been to the top of the mountain.
Come on, Turbo.
Knows what it takes in those high stakes situations. But hold on.
Turbo.
Turbo rocked here. Omar Amir looks like he's finding his footing. Omar Amir might be closing in at the end of this matchup and on the second round, guys.
No way in blue hell.
Oh my God.
Picks him up as he got another German suplex here, looking to fold up Turbo Floyd.
Suplexing the
Turbo.
schnitzel out of him there.
We got big plans. We got big plans for our titles. We're going to name this show Outrunner Vice. Come on, Turbo.
Omar holding on for dear life. Turbo trying to fight out of it. A little bit of a reprieve here. And hold on, going for the third one. There it is.
Kidding me.
Hold on. Truth Magnum putting down the headset.
I did like the idea of Outrunner Vice Wrestling. I really did like that.
Truth Magnum trying to distract Omar Amir. See Turbo there.
Oh, he's
driving
distracting
behind.
Omar Amir. Is it going to be enough? He's got to roll
Schoolboy
up.
pin.
Charlene. 1, 2.
Turbo had a handful of tights, but Omar still able to kick out.
Barely kicked out to Omar Amir, and he's rocking a hard place.
Turbo just took out Truth, rolled up by Omar. 2 count. Oh, there's that running fist, Steve.
Right to the face. 1, 2, and 3. Here's your winner advancing in the Cowboy Invitational, Omar Amir.
Steve, Omar Amir hit him with that tsunami fist and took him down.
One step closer to re-attaining what he feels is rightfully his. Those 2 championships, Omar Amir moves on.
But the question of the night, Steve, what's left?
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow. The birthplace of legends including Batista, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Apply now for our upcoming semester in the first quarter of 2022. Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Introducing first, representing the Fallen, Amon.
Folks, the Demon Magnate makes his way from hell into the Cowboy Invitational. They're not a chance at James Storm next week, but folks, during the break, speaking of creating chaos and strife, Shannon the Dude joining us on commentary. What the hell are you doing here?
That's right, the talent here at the commentary just get 100% better. You know, you're a big idiot, Kinnison. I've always felt that way about you. You're the second biggest idiot, though, because the biggest idiot, I understand, is about to come through the curtain here in just a minute. I can't believe that Tony Gunn is actually going to show his face after what happened to him last week.
Tony Gunn! And his opponent from Jonesboro, Arkansas, is the Arkansas Roughneck Shotgun, Tony Gunn!
Give me all you
Taking one last shot before he makes his way to the ring. Shotgun Tony Gunn.
Shannon, you want to talk about last week and what you guys did to Tony Gunn. Yeah, that's why your client, Jesse Goddard, is not in this tournament.
As I was about to say before, I was rudely interrupted by Tony Gunn. Last week, Tony Gunn was humiliated by the face that runs the place. That's right, my client, Mr. Spectacular Jesse Goddard, and at the hands of my other client, Adam Revolver.
Well, it's the actions of your clients, Jesse Goddard and Adam Revolver, that have kept Goddard out of this tournament. His actions over the last few weeks, attacking Tony Gunn with a chain, with a glass bottle, is what he did.
What are you talking about? That was a clean beatdown. I gotta tell you, Tony Gunn's got some big cojones coming out here and showing his face after what happened last week.
Tony Gunn never backing down from a fight.
Tony Gunn obviously in a little bit over his head as far as that's concerned, but tonight.
What is Amon doing?
Tony Gunn and Amon, two men, a man and a demon who know each other so incredibly well, have been a part of OVW.
I think Amon is sniffing Tony Gunn out. He's sniffing out the competition.
Literally.
Well, these two know each other so incredibly well. I mean, you guys, these two OVW originals vying for an opportunity to hold on to the biggest prize in the company.
I don't think Tony Gunn knows what to make of Amon.
Amon just pie-faced Tony Gunn, and now that fight has started.
The stare down and sniffing is over, and Tony Gunn now unloading those southpaws. Now, Shannon, it might be a detriment to everybody Tony Gunn faces, because Tony is going to see your client, Jesse Goddard's face on each and every one of them. Fez press.
I can tell you, Tony Gunn is worn down at least a little bit. He's not showing it right now, but he is feeling the effects of the beatdown that he got last week at the hands of Mr. Spectacular.
I think the effects he's feeling are the rage and the animosity inside of him that your client caused him by costing him the championship.
Well, Tony Gunn needs to go ahead and take all of that aggression, all that rage out on Amon, because it's not going to happen when he gets in the ring with Jesse Goddard.
I think he's looking to do exactly that as he punishes Amon from the top rope, raining down fists.
Well, no matter how far Gunn goes in this tournament, he will not face Goddard in this tournament, who has been banned from the tournament due to his actions over the last several weeks. But Gunn, a good opportunity now to reclaim his OVW Heavyweight Championship and become the National Heavyweight Champion for the first time.
I think Amon liked that.
And that's the sick thing. How do you beat a man who likes pain?
You can't fight crazy. I learned that a long time ago. And Amon is absolutely crazy.
Now, Shannon,
sort of a Happy Meal.
Shannon, you're a champion yourself, and I know you want to collect more gold. Why didn't you join the tournament? Why didn't you vie for your chance? You or Adam Revolver?
Why would I do that? I want to give everybody else out there a fighting chance. I mean, it would be too easy if I entered myself in that.
Yeah, it'd be a bye for the other guy.
I mean, come on, I would walk right through the competition.
Tony Gunn now unloading on Amon. We were talking about how Amon likes pain, but Tony Gunn likes it just as much, and now unloading on the Demon Magnate.
My focus, by the way, is on Jesse Goddard's my client, all right? So I want to take him to the next level, all right? I want Adam Revolver as well to go to the next level. I'm basically like the Mother Teresa of wrestling. I'm always putting other people before me.
So why are you out here? If you're worried about your client, he's not in this match. He's not even in this tournament.
Don't worry about it. Look, can you just stop asking dumb questions? I know you do that for a living. You get paid to do that.
He has graced us with his beautiful voice on
Amon,
commentary.
by the way.
Again, Amon inflicting pain on himself. Shannon, to your point, you can't fight crazy.
Oh, a thumb to the eye, regardless of whether you're possessed by a demon or not, will get you.
And guys, you got to think Amon. Oh! Tony Gunn able to slip out of the way. Amon caught a little, but not enough. I think Amon wants that OVW National Heavyweight Championship. Oh, that beautiful flying knee.
Wiped out the Demon Magnate. Is it going to be enough, though? Tony looking to get the crowd behind him here.
Tony feeling, hold on. Ooh, there's that veteran ring awareness of Amon, not letting himself be in the middle of the ring so he can't get caught with that kill shot.
Charging like a locomotive into the prone body of the Demon. Now looking to knock his teeth out.
Amon may be crazy, but he's not stupid.
Oh, but he just got knocked stupid by that running knee.
Right to the face. Is that going to be enough?
Tony Gunn in control here. Amon on wobbly legs. Oh, no! Amon, he's biting that tricep of Tony Gunn.
Oh, he's gnawing on him.
Just digging.
Amon is an animal. He's taking a bite out of the competition.
Just digging his teeth into that muscle. No! He just threw Tony Gunn into the referee.
I think Tony Gunn tastes like chicken. Wait a minute.
But Tony Gunn. Oh!
Big flapjack there, but the referee is out.
Gunn looking for the kill shot.
Hold on.
Look who's coming to the ring.
That
You
Queen
see
of
her-
Darkness.
You see her at the top of the screen there, Shawna Reed making her presence known.
The Queen of Darkness continuing the season of the witch behavior. That darkness, the emptiness in those eyes.
I think Tony Gunn's hypnotized.
ZDP again.
ZDP.
Out of nowhere, again, just reappearing. Hold on. Gunn turning around on ZDP, though.
Reverse DDT, the Tasmanian Devil from Hell thrown all the way to the outside.
Throw him out like last week's trash.
Wait, Damone. There goes Damone.
Tony Gunn just single-handedly picking apart the Fallen. Oh! The daughter of 1,000 maniacs just staring into Tony Gunn's soul.
You gotta wonder, what is Tony Gunn thinking? Oh, well, there you go. There's no wondering at all.
Shawna Reed just jumping on him. Like a Hellcat trying to squeeze the life out of Tony. Ooh. Tony trying to get her off him, trying to fight a little, make a little distance.
Uh-oh, this could be it right here.
Amon sending.
Amon looking for straight to hell, but Tony Gunn into a back body drop, holding on to his spot in this tournament.
I think Tony Gunn maybe running up for the kill. Wait a minute, here comes that revolver.
What
Get
the
him
hell?
up. Oh no!
Revolver swinging for the fences, but Gunn had it scouted.
Look out at him!
Revolver metal to the midsection.
And right across
Come
the
on,
back.
Ref. Do something about this, ref.
Revolver just getting meleeed by that chair by Tony Gunn.
I can't believe Tony Gunn would use a weapon like that. Who would do something like
He's
that?
got to watch out. Amon.
Tony Gunn accidentally struck Amon.
Yeah, Tony Gunn just got disqualified. I told you he was an idiot.
Your
What an
winner,
idiot.
advancing in the Cowboy
Tony Gunn
Invitational
just got
Tournament
disqualified.
as a result of a disqualification. Amon.
What a moron.
Adam Revolver bringing that chair out.
Wait a minute. He's taking it out on Amon.
Tony Gunn is furious, and he's going to take it out on Adam Revolver.
This is uncalled for.
Gunn unloading on Revolver in the corner.
What kind of man would use a steel chair like that?
A man who's been pushed to his edge, a man who's been pushed to his limit, a man possessed.
Come on.
Tony Gunn has had
We need some
enough.
help out here.
This powder keg is exploding.
Laying waste to everybody that walks near him, Tony Gunn.
The weeks of frustration and animosity coming out in every chair shot. Tony Gunn decimating everything with legs.
I gotta go help out a Revolver.
You go help Shannon. Yeah, you go do something. Tony Gunn just killing everybody. Gunn just still weighing into Adam Revolver.
Taking all that aggression out on Adam Revolver.
Adam Revolver might have some cracked ribs, bruised lungs. He might have internal bleeding at this point.
Oh, it could be a lot more than that. What does he have in mind here?
Good Lord, Tony Gunn. Tony Gunn is thinking something dark's coming. Tony Gunn is looking to incapacitate Adam Revolver.
We need to get a lot more people out here. Adam Revolver is in serious jeopardy, guys.
Tony Gunn looking to just decapitate Adam Revolver, who's prone in that steel chair.
That might be it. Adam Revolver. Guys, we need to get more people out here.
Tony Gunn is unhinged.